Hi everyone! Okay, so this is about a few months overdue. I went on vacation to Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and I got to go shopping. And by shopping, I mean my credit card was crying. So I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna show you what I got from all over the place because there's so many stores down there. So the first thing is these candy chocolates. I don't know if you can see it, there's like a glare. And this is by my favorite candy store and ice cream store in Gettysburg. I think if you pronounce it Kilwins? But I've been going to this place since I was a little girl, and their ice cream is so good, and their candy is amazing too. And I picked up more, don't worry. So we also got these nonpareils. So we have the milk chocolate that has the rainbow sprinkles, and we have the dark chocolate which has white sprinkles. And these are just really nice to snack on. I just adore these. And then I have literally no idea what is in each bag. I just want to let you all know, because I've lost I've lost it. I'm like, I have no idea. So where was this? This was at Lark, a modern marketplace, which is in Lincoln Square so if you go right into, I guess it would be considered like downtown Gettysburg, there is a traffic circle, and it's right there. I have no idea what I picked up. Oh, that's right, these are precious. Okay, so these are little butterfly hair clips. This one's pink, and then I got like a blue one, because I do enjoy putting my hair up. I just don't like when it's so bulky and then I can't like put my head back because it feels like the claw clip is gonna go through my head. If you know, you know. If you went down the deep dark dive of TikTok, you know. And then, so this is kind of funny. And I know a lot of people are going to be sitting there going, why on earth do you have a random basket? I will explain why I have a random basket, okay? While I was down in Gettysburg, I did a music video in honor of my aunt who passed away when I was a little girl from cancer, and her favorite movie of all time is The Wizard of Oz. So I dressed up as Dorothy, and I had my little Toto, and we had like the tiger, and you know, we did our own spin on The Wizard of Oz. So we went to a thrift store and we found this basket. We found another basket too, but we ended up going with this one, and now it's just a special piece of me, like. So I'm just, yeah, we're gonna place that there. Okay, so this is, I believe, Nerd Herd. For those of you who don't know, I like playing board games. I really like playing board games. So I got a couple of different pieces. I adore The Princess Bride. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. So of course I had to get the board game. As soon as I saw this in store, I was like, I need to have that. That's coming home with me. I'm so excited to play that later. It's gonna be so fun. And then I also picked up this game, and it's Spot It, but it's Star Wars themed. And I just recently started watching Star Wars. I got through, I think, the first 9. I know that there's spin-offs like The Mandalorian and other things like that. I haven't gotten to those yet, but I will. I promise I will. And let's see. I also got these couture. This was designed by, oh, I'm gonna mess this name up, and I'm so sorry. My Japanese is horrible. Yusuke Sato? And the art is by Hana Migro. And I just thought it was really cute because I'm so into fashion and I love Japan. I can't wait to visit. Every time I see pictures of it, I fall more and more in love with Japan. So when I spotted this, I was like, oh, I need to have that. That's not a want, that's a need. So, and then we went to this other store that was near Nerd Herd. And I can't remember exactly what the name of the store was, but it was a Irish, like Celtic store. So it's like almost right next door, but so if you go to Nerd Herd and you go down the street, you'll find it. And I got this little top. Let's see, can you see it? And it says the Emerald Isle, Ireland, which I thought was so fitting considering the fact that when we were down in Gettysburg, we did the Wizard of Oz music video. So we were kind of joking around the entire weekend of, oh my gosh, look at this, it looks like that, and it reminds us of this from the movie. So, and then I did a lot of shopping, guys. I'm now realizing that. I'm like, holy crap. We went to this very first store. I can't remember what it was called. I'll see if it's in the bag. But we went back to the store quite a few times. But when we first went to the store, I saw this and I knew I had to have it. Let's see if I can get it open. I'm horrible at opening things, guys. Well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Whew! Crisis averted, guys! I picked up this ornament. And it has so many things from the movie in it, and I think this is going to really honor my aunt, and I'm excited to put it on the tree. For those of you who don't know, I have a Christmas tree that is up year-round. It has every single ornament for every single holiday. I have homemade ornaments, I have ornaments I've bought in honor of people, I have ornaments that were given to me as gifts, and I just like to have them on display. So I will be so happy to add this to the collection. Okay. Now, we found this other store, and like I said, I am obsessed with really cute, adorable things. So it was very hard to keep my spending in this store limited. But I managed to do it. To some degree. So I got this, and I'm not entirely sure what it is. But it does say made in Japan, and it's a lucky cat. I know that for a fact. But I don't know if it's just a tin or... because it has like that little thing. So I was just gonna use this for like dusting powder, if you know what that is. But I think it's gonna be perfect, and it's so cute. I love cute things. We're gonna put you right there. I'm sorry I'm sniffling. It's like a little dusty. We just dusted and everything is up in the air. And of course I had to pick up snacks when I was in there. So, I don't really know how to speak Japanese. I know that this is like one of their famous treats that they have over in Japan. I am learning Japanese, but it's still pretty bad. Like, I could not tell you what that is right off the top of my head. But I know that this is birthday cake because of the picture. And this one is obviously, I think it's chocolate, because what else would it be? But I'm excited to try these. I'm a very snacky person. I like my snacks. And I also got these chopsticks. So they have bows on them with bunnies. And I think they're so cute. And I do have a collection of chopsticks. I know how to use chopsticks, but I mortify my Asian friends because I'm left-handed. Just putting it out there. And then, what else did I pick up? Gee, I don't even know. Oh, I picked up pens. Because I'm a huge pen snob. So I got these little butterfly ones. Oh, you can't really see it because of the glare. Let's see. Can I get you open? We'll just get one out just to show you. Oh! Because all of them try to come out. They're like these little butterfly ones. They have cute butterflies on the top. And like I said, I'm a huge pen snob, so pen, pencil, stationery, you name it, I'm there. And then these ones have like the grip on it, so you can hold it very well. And I think they all have like different critters or something on like the little clicks. So that's cute and fun. Oh, we still got more. Wow, guys. I did not realize how much shopping I did. Alright, what are you? Okay, I have no idea what the store is. This is the Great T-Shirt Souvenir Shop. Is here just the one? And, yep, great. Yep, so it's Great T-Shirt Shop. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Have I gotten them all out yet? Alright. Okay, so my best friend has this tradition that wherever she goes, she collects magnets. And I think that's adorable. So when I was down in Gettysburg, I found this little bear, and it says I Heart Gettysburg on it. I'm not sure if you can see, probably not because of the lighting, but it's a little magnet, and it can go on my fridge, and I think it's so cute and adorable. But also, while I was there, okay, let's go with these ones first. If I can get them out of the bags, because, you know, me and opening things are not, we're not friends. So I got these little heart earrings, and I think they're so precious. So I have to be extremely careful with what I wear in my ears because I have a allergy to most metals. I can only really wear like surgical steel or titanium. Like, I have to be extremely careful with what I wear. So when I found a store that had things that said that it was like really safe for hypoallergenic ears, and I went nuts. You'll see. And then I also picked up, can you hear them? I picked up these butterfly earrings. They're little dangles, and they're so cute. I have a connection with butterflies. My christening gown, when I was a baby, had butterflies on them, and when it's warm out, I will have butterflies that will literally follow me around. So I love butterflies. They're so precious. No shocker for the next pair of earrings. Can you guess what they are? They're another pair of butterfly earrings, and I just thought they were so girly. And they have like one of those white pearls on them. And of course, if I got earrings, I had to get a bracelet. Who would I be if I didn't? So, let's see if I can get it right. This is the bracelet. I know it's not like the best way of showing it off, but it has all different colors: blue, green, purple, pink. And like I said, I have a connection with butterflies, so of course I had to get that bracelet. It was the last one in the store, so I'm like, oh, I need that. Thank you. Okay. Do we want to do stuffed animals or do we want to do candy? We'll do stuffed animals first, okay? So, for those of you who don't know, my spirit animal is a tiger. So, I found this tiger in that first store that we went to, and I needed to have her. She needed to come home with me. She's so cute. How could you say no to that face? So, I got this, and did not stop there. No, it did not stop there. It got progressively worse. So we're gonna put her here. There you go. And then we have this ongoing joke in my family that I'm going to end up with a man who has like a wolf-like aura. Because I like wolves. I think they're beautiful creatures, misunderstood creatures, actually. And when they do find a mate, they mate for life. And I think that is so romantic. So, of course, I had to bring him home. He's a little gray wolf. So, there we go. Put them together. They're so cute. Now, here is the other dog and basket we found for the music video. We did not use this dog and basket for the music video, though, but it's still cute. You can't really see the doggy. I'll pull the doggy out. But it's a cute little bag. It has like little puffy here. And this is the doggy. It's so cute. Look at that face. Can you notice the pattern going on? I like cute things. Alright. Are you gonna stay? There you go. Alright. So here is the dog that we actually did use for the music video. He's just so cute. Look at it. And it kind of, even though it's not perfect, it did remind me a little bit more of Toto with a combination of my aunt's dog. So I thought this would be better for the music video. And you came home with me, dude. Alrighty. So we're gonna put you here. There you go. Let's see. Do we have the name of the shop? The Kodori. That's where I got the 2 stuffies plus the doggy and the soap that I'm gonna show. So I love the smell of roses. It is my signature scent. When I went to Paris, that's all I got for a perfume was rose perfume. So when I saw this and I smelt it, I was just like, I need to have this. Absolutely. It's English Rose, and it's made by Natural Plant Oil Soap. So, and it's made in Australia. It's with pure shea butter. So, it's like all natural and all safe. And I wish you guys could smell the soap. It literally smells like if you went over to a rose bush and smelled the rose bush, that is exactly the scent of this soap. I promise you, it's so good. So, so good. I have like a random collection of all sorts of things. Okay, now we're getting into the good stuff. And this is, I believe, the last of it for Gettysburg. We went to the ever famous candy store. Let's see. Do I have the receipt? I do have the receipt. Let me see what the name of it. It's called Sweet. And it's on Baltimore Street in Gettysburg. For anybody who goes to Gettysburg, I highly recommend you go to Sweet and you go to Kilwalken's if you're looking for sweets and candy, ice cream, things like that. Because those two stores have literally everything you could possibly imagine. So let's get into it, okay? Now, I love cookie dough bites. It is one of my favorite candies to get. It's actually, when I used to go to the movie theater, I used to get these instead of popcorn because I can't have popcorn. So, they had a couple of flavors that I have not tried, but they sound absolutely delicious. We have the cinnamon bun bites, and that just sounds incredible. Like, how can you hear that and go, ugh, you know? It just, you sit there and you're like, oh, I want to have some of those because it smells so good and it sounds good. And then we have red velvet cookie dough bites. And they're cute because they're pink. Or pinkish red, but still pink in my eyes. Listen. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm really tired. Alright. There we go. Now let's see. Oh, can I get the bag open? I got this drink. And it's by Lotte. Or Lotte. Lotte. It's Korea's #1 cream soda. It's Milky's strawberry flavor, and it's Hello Kitty. And I really just wanted to try this. That's all, you know. I've tried other things that are like this, but they were from Japan instead of Korea. So I want to see how different the taste is, you know. So I'll be trying that at some point. And then, so they have candy from like all over the world in sweets. So obviously I picked up things that were from Korea and, you know, other things like that. But this is from Iceland, and it's 70% dark chocolate, and it's crunchy mint, and I just thought it would be interesting to try out. I mean, who doesn't want to try candy from other countries? Not me. I'm full, you know. Give me a candy and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to try it. That's how it's going to go. And we're not done. There's still more. Like I said, I went crazy in this store. So then this is Mexican style stone ground chocolate. Taza chocolate. It's 70% dark. Cacao Peru. Forgive me, guys. I'm so sorry. But I figured this would be interesting to try out too. I have tried Mexican dark chocolate before. When I was in high school, my Spanish teacher brought it in, and it was really good. So I'm hoping this tastes similar to it. And then, let's see. We got, oh gosh. These are French mints, and I have no idea how to pronounce them, but they're rose flavored, and they're so pretty. I love this tin. I want to keep this tin afterwards because it's so pretty. And I don't know, I just figured it'd be interesting to try out. Like I said, I want to try candy and things from all over the world. Now, the next couple of things I have are traditional, like, old school American candy. So we have the Stallion candy sticks. Just, you know, if you ever had a birthday party growing up in the late 90s, early 200s, you had that type of candy. You know what I mean? Or not 200, 2000s. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so tired. So then we have another, like, traditional looking candy that you would see in America often. Well, not often anymore, because now I feel like Americans' candy has gotten better, or gotten, like, more into, like, being chewy and gummies and stuff like that. But this is a candy stick. It's cotton candy flavored. And I love these sticks. I really do. They remind me of, like, candy canes, but for year-round. And then I got this rock candy lollipop because they're so good. And that is everything I got down in Gettysburg. Thank you so much for following along. I know it's a long video. I bought a lot. My credit card is screaming at me. But I am so incredibly honored to have this opportunity. You know, going down to Gettysburg, doing this music video for my aunt in her honor was so incredible. And I'd like to sit and talk about how we did the music video, but I'll probably do that in another video, so that way this video isn't so long. But it really was an incredible experience. You know, I grew up going to Gettysburg. I know the town inside and out. Like, every summer, that's where we would go, was to Gettysburg. Which is probably why I bought so much stuff, because it's been a couple years since I've gone. But I truly believe that we have to honor our history. We can't sit there and try to get rid of history, because the Battle of Gettysburg was the last battle of the Civil War. You know, that's something that is taught in school, and I think that we really should just honor history, and we should, you know, just keep learning from the mistakes and the past. You know, we're human beings. That's what we do. We make mistakes, we learn from them. And I'm truly, how do I put this into words? I am so grateful to the men that fought in the Battle of Gettysburg, because they thought that they were doing what was right. They did not want slavery. They did not want to deal with that. And I'm not trying to get political, but I do want to put that out there, that when I go down to Gettysburg, it is because I like the history. I like learning about history. I like being a part of history. And I think that history is something that is so culturally, like, you need to know the history of another culture before you come to that that country. And the only reason why I add that in is because I have people from other, countries that watch my videos, and then they're like, what is this person talking about? So I just wanted to give a little bit of a background to it, that the Battle of Gettysburg was involved in the Civil War, and it was the last one. And let me add in another little thing that you guys don't know about, or you probably do know about, but it's not really talked about, is in the Battle of Gettysburg, there was only one civilian shot and killed, and her name is Jenny Wade. And I could go on about Jenny Wade and tell you all about her story, but we would be here forever. So I'm just going to say, look her up. She's an amazing lady, and I'm grateful to be able to go to her home and where she passed away. She's a huge part of history that should be honored. I really, truly believe that. So, thank you guys for following along. Thank you for listening to me rant and rave. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys!